Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Keep in mind that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule, okay? So let's have an empty cup so we can really and truly see what the up is up. Okay, today we're tapping to the zodiac sign of Virgo, sun, moon, or rising, or any placement in your chart. Virgo. What do the Virgos need to know for their highest good? Virgo. All are welcome on this channel, and all contributions are highly appreciated. Okay. Virgo, Spirit is saying for you to have no fears. There could be something that you could be nervous about, something you're having some kind of anxiety about. So Spirit is saying no worries, no fears. Okay, it is not what you think. Do not believe the illusions. As you see, this person has a from what they're seeing in the mirror. You know, you could be feeling like you're bonded. You could be feeling some form of anxiety, anxious, nervous. Maybe there are things from your past that you need to maybe heal from or overcome that has impacted your life, that has created some kind of stage fright. So maybe you're in the limelight, okay? You could be on a platform, you could be world renowned, you could be some form of celebrity, well renowned, okay? Hood renowned, community renowned, okay? Well known by many, center stage, I'm hearing. You could be someone who's a motivational speaker. Maybe you give different speeches, and you could have some kind of fright or anxiety. There could be an upcoming gig or an upcoming event where you have to speak, and you could be feeling nervous or anxious, okay? And Spirit is saying that this energy here is just requiring for you to do some grounding work. Maybe you want to do some prayer, some meditation, some reading scripture, maybe journaling your thoughts, as well as getting out into nature and make sure that you are connecting with the elements as well. This energy that you're feeling, it is false. You know, nothing bad is going to happen during this speech. Maybe you have some kind of pre-orchestrated thoughts of waiting for the shoe to drop, like you're always thinking that something negative is going to occur. But this is your time with the Six of Wands. You are being celebrated and you are being honored. You could be invited to some kind of award ceremony, Virgo, as well. Maybe you are the speaker of this ceremony. But this is your moment in life, is what they're saying, to be seen. So there are no coincidences. You know, we are programmed to think that coincidences are a real thing. This is confirmation. What you are experiencing, the people around you, they are just characters in your story. And what you are experiencing, this is something that you have manifested. You know, you have projected onto your own life, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful energy here, Virgo. And so Source does not want you to miss out on enjoying this journey of developing yourself, of becoming world renowned, of critiquing and enhancing your skills and your ability to communicate effectively and be on center stage. The stage fright is something that you're going to overcome, but they want you to know that it is not real. Okay, excuse me. Anxiety, collective, is just simply thinking ahead of time, you know, trying to control something in the future or something that has not happened yet. So that's what they're saying, that this nervousness and this anxiousness about this being on the center stage or speaking in front of a lot of people, it is not real, okay? There's nothing that's going to happen to you. You've been chosen to do this job for a reason, okay? And so it's time for you to surrender with the Death card. This could be Scorpio energy, sun, moon, or rising, or any placement in your birth chart. It's time to, with the Death card in the upright, to have a rebirth when it comes to your confidence and not allowing things of the past to interfere with your present. If you need counseling, it's okay to speak to someone. There's a lot of bias energy, you know, in the world when it comes to therapy, or even if you need to speak to a psychologist, whatever you feel that you need for your health or your well-being, to overcome this impact or this event. Something happened in your past, Virgo, or during your childhood that has you from time to time having these episodes of anxiety. So maybe you want to reach out to a licensed medical physician, or, you know, get a referral to some therapy and get some help with that if you feel needed or necessary. But it's time to find resolve, because they do not want you allowing this old energy that is an illusion to hinder you from your growth and development. And so now I'm hearing that you're being invited, and there's going to be more opportunities where people are going to want you to speak. You could be invited to speak at graduation ceremonies, anniversaries. Someone is going to ask someone to create a documentary. Maybe this is about their life. You could be a single parent as well. Maybe people want to know, how did you become successful? How did you become a motivational speaker and become famous as a single parent? How did you handle it all? Something about a documentary. This is very specific. Okay, maybe someone's going to ask you, can they do a documentary on your life? Okay. This is something that you're assuming to be small and mediocre, but it's going to expand into something very successful for you, Virgo. So there's important desire and need for you to remain optimistic about your presence as well as your future, but work on surrendering this energy of anxiety, of being anxious and being nervous. Wow, this reading is straightforward. Okay, so this Virgo that I'm speaking to, you're very successful. If you're not a motivational speaker, you could be a singer, you could be a dancer, you could be an actor, you could be a model as well. You could have something on social media. If not, you could be hood renowned. Okay, you could be a business owner, entrepreneur, someone who's well known, and you do a lot of talking and you do a lot of communicating with the community. Okay, maybe you could be a store owner. Maybe you own some kind of store or boutique, and the community that your establishment is in, people love you. They love to patronize your business. Okay, you have a good reputation. Spirit is saying you're loved. And so you're being positioned with the three of wands for prosperity and abundance in your future. This is all leading you to generational wealth, things that will be left behind, things for the long haul. Okay, not for a short time, but for a long time. These are things that are going to help you be financially stable and established. Okay. All right, so they want you to remain optimistic and do the work that is necessary, and don't be ashamed to seek therapy or a psychiatrist or whatever kind of help that you need. And never be ashamed of doing anything to help yourself, Virgo. Okay, Virgo is earth energy. Okay, they're saying you know what needs to be done. Okay, yeah, something since you were a child with the Six of Cups energy here, Virgo, is impacting you having this anxiety. Okay. So, anxiety is an illusion. It's trying to control a moment that hasn't happened yet, an event or action that hasn't happened yet. And it's like 101 inferior thoughts play out in your mind. And Spirit is saying 99.99999 to 100% of the time, those negative thoughts aren't even going to occur, have not happened, and will not happen. Okay. So surrender and release control so that you're able to move forward vivaciously, Virgo. Later.